good afternoon, or whatever it is for you. Welcome back to the Herb Beach channel. This is vlog number 456. It's Herbie. How are you doing today? How is your heart? How is your body? We no longer have my kuya JV's garage to work out no more. Shout out my kuya JV for all those times. So now we are back at the parents' crib, and we are doing some workouts still. Trying to be honest, I haven't really been consistent these last couple weeks. I kind of been really spotty, maybe doing 2 or 3 days a week. I'm trying to get back into it. That consistency thing, right? As we keep talking about, it's hard to stay consistent. So I was consistent for probably I'd say a couple months, and then I'm kind of breaking down here again, and I'm expecting a resurgence because no way I'm letting this momentum go completely, because it's so hard to start again if you stop. So I can't I guess in my mind I kind of got it that I'm I can't let it go 2 weeks, or I can't let it go a full week without working out. That kind of leaves me at this minimum area where I feel like I'm still doing it, but I want to get back into doing it every day, slowly but surely. A lot of craziness in the world, right? As we said last time, the election's over, but I think that there's still ample amount of energy buzzing about it. How have you been? How have you thought about it? What are your thoughts? I find it interesting that there's a lot of talk about this side, that side. But to be honest, I think I forgot what podcaster said this, but it kind of stuck with me, that I think one side, the left, is right about there being problems, but they're wrong about the solutions. And that's kind of just my take on it, or that's kind of how my view goes on it, is that the right, oftentimes maybe they don't find the problems, that maybe they don't detect problems that are valid. But I think it's the case where it's one good way to describe it is that the left is good at identifying specific problems, but they're not always good at, but that don't mean the solutions that they've come to are exactly correct. And I don't know why that's not a common topic. More often than not, I think the topic boils down to people just saying well, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. But I think in more cases than not, you're right about some things and then wrong about other things. I think that's a more accurate way of putting it. Because I don't see why it's so difficult to understand that it's you could be right about the problem but wrong about the solution. Or you could be right that there is a problem but wrong about the solution that you came to, or wrong about the conclusion that you've made about it. I won't go too much into it because it's supposed to be a vlog still, so that's about all I'll say about it. Body mapping wise, there has been a pretty big revelation. I've been coughing like crazy because of it, as usual, trying to sort it out into that perfect cough, to the point where I can reliably clear my throat in a satisfying way every time. You know the deal. Anyway, one of the new steps that I found, we're kind of getting into an abstract area. A lot of times before with body mapping, we'd kind of stick to what the books were saying. But I made an observation kind of struck me that I found was interesting earlier this week or last week, was watching someone do a live version, or it was watching the behind the scenes live version of someone singing the baby back ribs song, Chili's baby back ribs. Watching him purse his lips, I was that's interesting. I see a lot of singers do that, and that kind of reminds me of the whole dimple to dimple body map. And then I see Andy Arthur Smith, whom you can look up on Instagram. He's this crazy singer dude. He's super agile, super accurate in the way that he sings. It's kind of wild. I'll put a video in the story after this one so you can check him out. He's kind of amazing. I noticed that these singers always be pursing their lips, dude. I'm so I've been lately adding pursing the lips to the body map, and kind of a big revelation. Getting a lot of phlegm in a satisfying way. I know you don't like to hear it, but a lot of phlegm, which is a good thing, which means that it's like scooping out an area of the throat, or like clearing an area of the throat, or relaxing an area of the throat that wasn't available before. So and it's been more consistently affecting my voice in a satisfying way, in a way where I feel like I can speak and get the full tone of my voice with the satisfying vibration and without the fatiguing air flow. So I've been integrating that, and then throughout the night I've been coughing, unsatisfying coughs, but also a fair amount of very satisfying ones. So it's kind of like teasing me. I'm like, oh, it's a full cough in a way that is new again, and it kind of triggers my OCD because I'm like, I gotta find it. But it also kind of gives you hope because you're like, dang, there it is. There's the feeling I've been looking for. If I could just recreate it every time, and then you end up messing it up, so then you get frustrated, but then you end up catching sometimes. So I think some of it is like pursing the lips, and then, dude, very interesting. It was like instead of anchoring the tip of the tongue to the back of the bottom front teeth, I was like almost trying to feel the front of my bottom teeth, like the gums, where my gums have receded. But that kind of like that motion, and then along with like feeling this is really weird, feeling like the bottom front teeth kind of fold inwards, downwards towards the back of the bottom front teeth, as if they were like collapsing in on itself, but not towards the back of the mouth, but towards the bottom of the tongue. So like the bottom, where the tip of the tongue wants to be anchored to the back of the bottom front teeth. Imagine that like these bottom front teeth were like all collapsing inwards towards that area. And that's interesting because that seems to align with the whole breathing pipe being in front of the swallowing pipe and not behind. We've been looking for some kind of way to illustrate that feeling of that, and this kind of seems to clue towards that. So it don't clue towards an inaccuracy, but an accuracy of the body map. So very interesting, pursing the lips and then envisioning the teeth collapsing, the bottom front teeth collapsing towards where that would be, the front breathing pipe, or the tip of the tongue where it wanted to be anchored to the back of the bottom front teeth. Kind of amazing, like a fascinating phenomenon that appears to reflect a truism about the body. And so I'm going to explore this more. And obviously it seems to be affecting my voice in a positive way. I think it's more relaxed and more full of what it's supposed to feel like. It feels more authentic. Okay, that's the body map update for you body map fanatics. Sometimes it's very long, like that is. Yeah. So we're doing these workouts here. I'll keep this vlog short this time. Not too much to report, just other than my kind of slacking off there. Though, you know what? I did go to a Friendsgiving over the weekend. I feel like November is one of the fastest moving months. It happens right after Halloween, and then people have these Friendsgivings, these other Thanksgivings, since you can only spend the Thanksgiving with one party at a time. So people have all these early parties, and it kind of makes you realize how short months really are. And this month seems to go by really fast, I think. I mean, already in, what is this, the second week? Dude, midway through the second week, and then the last week is Thanksgiving. It's a very short month. It just feels that way. So, yeah. So, I mean, I know someone who I finally know someone who works at Rockstar, the video game company, so that's kind of wild. Alright, dudes. Not too much to report. I just hope that you've been having a fantastic wind down towards the end of the year. I'm still trying to get back into working out. When you change environments, at least for me, sometimes it takes a little bit to adjust. I end up like going off kilter. Dude, speaking of off kilter, one more thing. I'm no longer like a month sober because I drank over the weekend. So, because, oh, dude, yeah, now that I think about it, Felipe and Heloisa got married. So, I want to say congratulations to them. And so I drank at their wedding celebration. So I guess I drink occasionally, but I'm gonna try to go sober again. So I'm 4 days sober. Yeah. All right. Let's see how long this lasts. Life's all about frequency and consistency. So yeah, I'm trying to get back into working out properly every day with this new environment. Right now I'm at home using a home workout gym, trying not to sweat up the place. I'm like 4 days sober now, and I had like a Friendsgiving. Yeah, dude, we'll hopefully have more to report about the whole Navy stuff soon. So I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for visiting the Herb and Peach channel, or Herb Peach channel. Wow, I'm still saying the whole one. I hope you're doing well out there. Wherever you are, whenever thou art, feel the front of your shins, and we'll talk to you guys next time. This has been vlog number 56. Have a great day.